Hi, Kelly here from Lifestyle Finance, and I hear that you've heard about this really cool thing where we can use finance to pay for your personal and professional development course, yet you're a little bit apprehensive and you've still got a few questions about it. So I'm here to help you make the most informed financial decision possible so that whichever pathway you choose, you do it confidently knowing it's the right path for you. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, finance. Most people have a bit of a kind of response to it. And you know what? Fair enough. There's so much marketing around that tells us finance is bad, get debt free, don't use credit cards, personal loans are bad. There is so much miscommunication around how we think about finance, and I really want to create a space and an opportunity for you to start thinking about finance a little bit differently, because I like to think about finance as simply other people's money. None of this scary stuff attached, and when I think about interest, I simply think about it as gratitude payments for somebody that has said yes to lending me money that I don't have to invest in my dreams and bring them from somewhere out here in the future into the now reality. So every time I make a payment on any of my financial stuff and there's interest attached, I always have that level of gratitude, because I know that without the bank having said yes, there's no way I'd be living the reality that I am now. And the other thing that I really want to start creating a connection for with you is that debt or finance is really a part of wealth. And when we think about wealth building, it's really normal for us to attach, get a home loan, get several properties, leverage that property, get another loan. And we've got all different mortgages paying off various different properties. And that debt's okay, we feel totally comfortable about it. But what about the debt where you use personal loan finance to invest in your growth and your personal development? How do you feel about that? I know some people have a bit of whoa, why would I do that? I couldn't possibly spend that kind of money on myself. And the truth is, every dollar that you invest in you will amplify more than 10x the amount of clients that we've had come through the brokerage where we've helped them get that $10,000 to invest in their online business growth, or $20,000 for a business mastermind that they're working on, that have come back and not just paid out the loan, but have said, thank you so much, because you got me that $10,000. I was able to, within 6 months, grow my business to a point where I could retire my wife. Or another one came back and said, thank you so much for helping me get into that mastermind, because I just had my first $157,000 a month in business. And for me, that is really intelligent use of finance, by being able to use personal loan finance to invest in your own growth and personal development to create that kind of return. There's no property that's going to give you that kind of instant return on investment. Most times when you purchase property and you use mortgage finance, you have to wait 5-10 years to get a decent return on investment, or sit on it for 30 years until you've paid it off, and then at least you have somewhere to live that's relatively rent-free minus your rates kind of thing. So I want to invite you into this space to start thinking about finance a little bit differently, that it really is a tool to help you get from where you are right now to where it is that you want to be, and living the life of your dreams at a much more streamlined pace and much, much faster than you would otherwise. And then once you've sort of stepped into this space, then you've got two options in terms of how you access finance. You can either do it yourself, or you can use a broker service like we offer. And look, here's the thing. Sure, if you do it yourself, there's going to be no broker fees involved. Let's be really plain and transparent about it. However, you're left alone in the open market where they've got lots of clever marketing, where they will show you this ridiculously low rate, and then they've got all this fine print about what you have to do to qualify. And if you try and apply at that bank for that low rate and it comes back and you don't get approved, or you do get approved but the rate's different, so you're like, oh, well, that's not what's advertised, I'm going to go over here and try this other bank and try this other bank. And what you'll notice is each time you make an application, the rates keep going up, and you'll be like, why is this happening? And that's because it's affecting your credit file. And look, sometimes you get lucky and you get it right first shot. You know, hand on heart, that happens sometimes. And other times you can just dig yourself a big mess because it's left to you and the bank to sort it out. And having dealt with banks on a day-to-day basis for over 7 years now, if I didn't know what I know about finance, I wouldn't want to be doing it myself. It's kind of scary. So this is why I personally would always go down the broker path, and shameless plug for brokers being a broker. But the thing is, we take the heartache and the pain out of it. We literally hold your hand through the whole process. We do it for you. Our fees are really minimal, and it gets you to where you want to be with the least fast and the fastest path. So you don't have to worry about how you're getting the money. We take care of that for you, and you can just focus on living that dream that you wanted to in the first place and creating that transformation in your life. So depending upon how this video was given to you, there's a couple of different pathways you can take in terms of getting in contact with us. So you can either directly click the link and it'll take you through to my website and fill in the details, and once we receive that email, my team will be in contact with you within 24 hours, or simply reply to the coach who sent you this and they will connect you with us. And then once we're connected, we will take care of the rest. I look forward to meeting with you and helping you live your dream.